Hi, everyone. Welcome to Web3 Women.
We also, of course, had comments from individuals and on both sides, right? So we want to highlight one comment is that comment from Margaret Dorsey. And Margaret Dorsey, I'm going to read the comment for you guys. Margaret Dorsey said, please prevent the further defrauding of innocent people by regulating and banning cryptocurrencies as much as possible. They are financially unstable, without fundamentals, and structured in such a way as to encourage pump and dump and Ponzi schemes. Woo, Margaret. Above and beyond that, they cost consumers in wasted energy, driving up prices, and in increased carbon emissions, accelerating climate change. Woo, more to say, so let's keep going.
Yeah, Margaret.
I am a senior software engineer. Margaret, I am a senior software engineer, and the tech is fundamentally flawed, along with all of the above issues. Cryptocurrencies offer nothing, woo, she said that with her whole chest, nothing of value, and will continue siphoning money out of the most vulnerable to give it to wealthy investors and scammers until it is stopped by some means. Please ignore crypto industry lobbying. Yo, oh, that was funny. That was hilarious. Listen, don't be a Margaret.
She needs to come
with regret.
Come into the light,
Margaret.
Listen. Come into the future, Margaret.
Margaret says she's a developer. Margaret said she's a developer. What was she?
Yeah, she said she was a developer.
She's a developer.
Is she a developer when IBM came out with their first processing system and she couldn't see the future? That's like what?
Margaret out here developing with the zeros and ones. I'm telling you, she out here using that 001. She understands. She out here using floppy disks.
Fortran and Cobalt. Margaret's talking about I've been a software engineer for years. So she a expert. Okay, she trying to tell us she knows this, and it's not going nowhere.
Margaret, I'm telling you, honey, you're gonna be filled with regret. Okay, Margaret, you're gonna be filled with regret. Just like last part of your name if you don't come into the light.
I mean, like I thought software engineers, like the whole basis of what you're doing is to keep up with the times, right? Margaret needs to go take some solidity courses and be like, yo, I'm keeping up with the future.
Margaret, listen, Margaret, we love you. We want you here with us. We want you to step into the time machine.
We do,
Margaret. And come forward. Don't go back. Don't go back, Margaret.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong direction.
Margaret.
We're trying to go forward.
Exactly. Especially since, it's all about Web3 women. We're trying to bring all women into the future.
All women. Listen, Margaret, I will build you.
What does my picture say? The future is female. Okay, Margaret, we want you in the future with us.
We out here waiting on you, baby. Come through. We're trying to educate you. Come through, Margaret. Come through, and bring all the Margarets that you know that have told you this nonsense about how there's nothing for cryptocurrencies to offer. Like, oh, Margaret. Oh, Margaret, sweet Margaret.
Oh, Margaret.
sweet Margaret. Oh, sweet Margaret, we need you. You're going to be important to the future too, okay? And all those like you. Because here's the thing, you're going to be either participating unwillingly or willingly. Either way, you're going to get here. We want you to be an early adopter. We want you to be able to capitalize off the market, Margaret. Like, we want you to be able to do that, but you can't do that. You can't do that if you're still out here functioning out of FUD and FOMO. You can't do it. You can't do it, Margaret.
Don't do that. Tap in. Tap in.
Come holler at us. Come. Listen, I'm going to give you all the easy reads. I'm going to give you everything you can read real easy. All the stuff you can listen to, super simple. Nobody's going to make this as hard as programming languages. I promise you. Just come through and get the information. It's going to be easier than coding in them zeros and ones like you do. Okay, It's going to be way easier. Just come through. Listen, Margaret, I want you to feel picked on, Margaret. But
Margaret put herself out there. I mean, she wrote it. She put herself out there.
You said it in front of the whole government.
Right? As a software engineer, blockchain is a component of cryptography, right? So she knows the importance of cryptography. So is she saying that, cryptography is not valuable? Because her blanket statement, what you trying to say, Margaret?
What are you saying, Margaret? Because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, boo. It don't make no sense.
Change how you think, right? And Margaret just said, I want to be stuck. I want to be static. I don't want to move forward. But anyway,
Margaret said, listen, I learned this programming language back when they first invented the computers, and I ain't going. I ain't going to the future. I ain't doing it. Nobody else should either.
This thing with her here.
Oh, yes.
I will not.
Somebody's got to stop them. Margaret, who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop it, Margaret? Because guess what? Technology don't go backwards. So who gonna stop it, Margaret? You gonna stop it, Margaret?
Yo, who gonna check blockchain?
Who gonna check blockchain, boo? Who gonna check the blockchain, boo? Who gonna check it? Who gonna check it? As long as we keep decentralizing, who gonna check it?
Margaret said, no, I want to be controlled.
Margaret say, listen, I like being manipulated and I like being controlled. Don't you tell me that there's a better way. I don't want to hear it. Oh man, don't you tell me that sovereignty is the future. Don't you do it. No. Listen, there's a few Margarets out here in our audience. We know. We see y'all too.
That's okay.
Now, I'm gonna call y'all Margaret Juniors
or not.
Y'all Margaret Juniors.
To move to the future. This is just the way things are. You can either be an early adapted. I mean, honestly, like we're years, decades, centuries into the internet now, right? When the .com era happened, there was a lot of naysayers. There was people that are like, this is ridiculous, this doesn't make sense, and all that stuff. And now here we are, right? We can't live without the internet. Margaret is using the internet
to spew her
nonsense, right?
Some fingers is going with her nonsense. Absolutely.
Right.
Margaret, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't discount technology, even if you not like it.
Another thing that I think is very important when it comes to technology that people forget is that because technology is so quick and the next rendition of whatever technology we incorporate into society, it gets faster and faster.
Yes.
Honestly, I understand where some people getting the projections of these things won't take another 100 years. Mm-hmm. Like we might see the effects here within the next 5 to 10, on a really different, huge global level. So, Margaret, come on. I'm not leaving you behind, Margaret. I'm not leaving you. Come on.
We're not leaving you behind.
We're going.
We're bringing you to the future. Come on. You're going to be kicking and screaming, Margaret, but we bring you to the future, Margaret.
I'm going to drag you with us. Come on,
right? It's for your own good, Margaret.
It's for your all good. Listen, we love you. We love you, Margaret.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love. You got love. I think I got heart. I got a heart shirt.
Hey, look at that. I got heart shirts. We ain't I got a big shirt, okay? We out here. Between the two of us, this way. Between the two of us, come on. Look at this. We got love and we got Bitcoin. What else you need?
I love. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Margaret.
I know love ain't everything, but Bitcoin might be the need. Oh man, that's hilarious. That was good. That's good. Listen.
That was good. But you know what? Margaret she's gonna come back and be like, yo, I want to see if other people have the same comment as I do. She's gonna realize she's in a sea of people who are like, yes, this is the future. We're ready to go. We're ready to move ahead. And she's gonna be like, man, I thought this wasn't real.
Margaret, I'll let us, because you ain't gonna take the advice right now. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to take the advice immediately. But holler at me in 5 to 10. Holler at me in 5 to 10, Margaret, and we're gonna see if you're gonna see it singing the same tune. Okay?
Yo, we invite Margaret to come on, the show. Let's have a discussion, Margaret.
Yeah, Margaret. Let me give you some real resources, baby. Yeah. Let me give you some real resources. You can read up on that.
Yes, Margaret.
Check it out. Because I promise I'll be doing my own research. I promise I come up with this list, like what I'm saying. I got a couple of insights, a little seeds that somebody planted, and then I took my own journey. So I can show you the way if you just come on over. Come on with the curiosity. My guy did. What is it about? Not just determining it based on somebody else's opinion. Nope. All right. Or somebody else's experience. Not about yourself.
Yeah, Margaret, there's space for you too in this space. It's not just for the ultra rich or corporations; it's for individuals as well. And I do understand your concern, but I also want you to know that the concern is really unfounded. Until you really jump into the space and exactly know the in and out, you're going to have speculations, and that's what I'm reading. That these are your comments are really speculations of what you assume is happening in this space, and not what's really happening in this space. There's room for everyone. There's opportunities for everyone, and really, it's in the early stages. So we do invite you to come in, and if you see that there's something that needs to be improved on, just like the US Treasury has requested those type of comments, we also want to hear it, because we believe that it's important for you, for all of us, to lend our voices into how this ecosystem is being built.
Right. All jokes aside, like, it's really important. Like, it's super important that you understand how to interact with this space so that you are not a victim. Like Margaret mentioned, that there are many people out here that become victims of this space because they don't understand what's going on. Right? They're not doing the research, because a lot of times the answer was right in front of you the whole time, and you still chose to operate there because of based on what somebody else said. So, all jokes aside, this is why I really go hard, and I'm super passionate about people doing their own research in this space, because you're going to protect yourself at the end of the day. And you are the only person in this space that can really protect yourself at the end of the day. Because remember, the blockchain, part of its core fundamentals is that this is a sovereign space, which means you are responsible for you. So if you don't do the research, nobody is out here going to do it for you, and you won't be able to have the tools to hold anybody else accountable. The space is moving from centralization, so you won't be able to call up customer service and say that they took my money. There won't be customer service for you. Right? You are your own customer service. So tap in, understand. All jokes aside, you got to know what's going on.
Yeah. So with that said, we're going to bid you adieu. So bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.